Hey everybody, good morning. My name is Erin Wester and welcome to my page. I wanted to just come on live today and kind of give more about me and my story and why I started this page. For those of you that are new, I've had a lot of new followers lately. So for those of you that don't know me, I wanted to kind of give you an overview of who I am, what I do, and really what my passions are, so you guys get to know me and I can get to know you guys better. I would love it if you reach out. If there's anything that I can help you with, give you support, give you love, give you accountability, whatever you might need. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Erin Wester. I'm a 36-year-old mom of 3. I have 2 kiddos on earth and 1 in heaven. I have a 9-year-old, almost 10-year-old son, Jake. He is a type 1 diabetic and was diagnosed when he was 4 years old. So we have been dealing with diabetes for about 6 years now. Hoping for there to be a cure because he is insulin dependent, and some days can be pretty rough trying to manage his diabetes. That alone is basically a full-time job. I also have twin girls. One of my twins, Victoria, actually passed away at 12 days old. She had some kind of heart defect and her heart stopped when she was 6 days old. She was not resuscitated in time, and unfortunately her brainstem had died and there was nothing they could do to rebuild the brain or get any brain waves going. So she died she died November 4th of last year. So her 1-year anniversary of her death is coming up, but in about 10 days, the other twin, Alexandra, will be 1 year old. So that's pretty exciting. Obviously, come with death of a child is a lot of grief, a lot of depression. So I help a lot of women with those things, with grief and depression of losing a child, losing a spouse, losing a family member. My background is in social work. I worked in social work for 6 years. I have a master's in social work. I worked with children and families in child protection. I've also worked with mentally ill veterans, as well as adults that were deemed incompetent by court as a guardian. So I've done lots of different things in social work. So I'm very familiar with grief and trying to help people process through grief. So that's what I used to do, but now I am a full-time online health and fitness coach. I help women, mostly moms, online and also a little bit in my community to get started on a fitness journey, lose weight. I'm a really huge believer in clean eating, and I've just started living a paleo lifestyle. So I know a ton about paleo, something called the Whole30. I also have done the Whole30, and I'm going to be starting the Beachbody Ultimate Reset on October 17th. So I've tried lots of different things with nutrition and diet. Again, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a personal trainer, but I have a background in those things, and I am able to help people and give people advice on things like that. I basically cut out dairy and gluten from my diet based on the Whole30, and what I found with that, the things that I'm sensitive to. I also have a slight thyroid issue, so I'm aware with that. I've also struggled with emotional eating, still do. I see a therapist to process my emotional eating and the loss of my daughter. So I'm a big believer in putting yourself first, be it your mental health. I get a massage every month or two. I'm a connoisseur of wine. I love to drink wine with my girlfriends. And I love a good movie or a good TV show. So I have lots of different hobbies and things that I enjoy. I also enjoy to read, not only for fun, but I also read a lot of personal development. So things on building my self-esteem, building my business, because I do run a home business as online fitness coach. So besides helping people with their health and fitness, I also have a team of women under me that I help mentor and work on their leadership skills and building their teams as well. I do a lot of free things for people. I do a free clean eating group every month. I have a monthly virtual book club that I run every month. I also do monthly fitness and paleo groups. That's something new that I'm starting next month, so that's pretty exciting. And on Halloween, I'm starting a free 21-day crockpot challenge group. So I do those about 3 times a year, more in the fall, things like that, so that people can learn how to eat clean with their crockpot, because a lot of people complain that they don't have enough time to make healthy meals. So the crockpot is seriously my savior, especially when we're super busy, like we are a lot with a 10-year-old and a 1-year-old. We're pretty busy with activities and doctor's appointments and things like that. When you have one child that has diabetes and another child that has some heart issues, we're at the doctor a lot, so we have to be really prepared to eat healthy, and especially me going paleo and dairy free and gluten free. It's a lot of preparation is involved in that. I also work part-time as a high school youth director, so I also run the high school youth group at my church. That's something new that I've started. Spirituality is very important to me. If you've been following me along at all, I put a lot of Bible verses, quotes, things like that on my page, and I'm very much into spiritual well-being as well as personal development that way. So that's kind of who I am. As I said before, in November of last year, we lost our baby at 12 days old. At that time, I had honestly been just recently let go from my social work job. I did not qualify for Family Medical Leave Act, so I had actually been let go because I needed an extended maternity leave. And due to the nature of the job I was doing, they couldn't honor that. So that's basically how I became a full-time health and fitness coach, is because I got let go from my job, and I just couldn't bring myself to put my baby in daycare when I had just lost another baby. So, the whole intention had been to leave social work, but I don't think if I wouldn't have basically been let go, I don't know if I would have actually done that. So it was a blessing in disguise. Good morning, Jennifer. So, running my own business was a huge blessing at the time when we lost our daughter, because I was able to literally take 2 months off of my job, still make money from the work that my team was doing. I had a lot of support from my team and the company I work for. They raised money for us to help pay our medical bills and to pay for the burial and things like that. So I'm extremely blessed by the company I'm involved with, which is Team Beachbody. And I've been involved in this company about 6.5 years, and it's been a true blessing. But I'm not all Beachbody. As I say, I do a lot of free things. I focus a lot on clean eating and the nutrition aspect, because as well as fitness is great, the nutrition is really where it's all about. And I've found during my journey of 2 pregnancies, one being a twin pregnancy, 2 C-sections, emotional eating, having to lose the baby weight and really deal with a stomach that's been all stretched out, has scar tissue. Women who have had C-sections, you hear me. Even women who have had babies, obviously you hear me too, because the body can do incredible things. It can really, really stretch out to accompany that child, but it's really hard to bring it all back in after you have the baby. So I'm a real proponent. 80% of your results are nutrition, so nutrition is super important. So again, I do a lot of focus on nutrition, clean eating, paleo, finding out where your sensitivities lie. I've gotten to be pretty good at doing that, and I've started to help other women do the same thing. So that's kind of me and what I'm about. And I hope that all of you enjoy my page. If there's ever anything that you would like me to cover, I generally do a live video somewhere between 10 a.m. and 1. It really depends on when my daughter is asleep. This is really the time I generally go live, about 10:30-ish. But I like to go live every day during the week and kind of go over things that you guys want to hear, things that you want to cover. Today I just wanted to do a welcome video for those of you that are new and who don't know me. My passion lies in helping people, especially people who have had loss and tragedy. Besides losing my daughter, I've also had a lot of other experiences. I've experienced domestic violence with my son's biological father. I've experienced addiction to both alcohol and drugs. In my early 20s, I had a major alcohol addiction. It actually got me kicked out of college the first time. I originally went to UW River Falls, and just in that environment, I never drank or did any of those things in high school, so it was all kind of a shock to me once I went to college. So I was an alcoholic, I was addicted to marijuana, I was in an abusive relationship. I've also dealt with extreme competition. I used to show Arabian horses at the national level when I was in high school, so I also have experience with that. I've also been adopted, so I also have that trauma as well. I've also had a lot of problems with trusting men, obviously, because of the domestic violence, but my current husband is amazing. We got married about 2.5 years ago, and we are extremely blessed with a wonderful home, wonderful careers, and a wonderful family. So we're extremely blessed, but obviously losing a child has put kinks in our marriage that we've worked through. So I'm here to help. Again, I have the social work background. I have the health and fitness background. I'm not a health and fitness professional, but 6.5 years of coaching online, and I've also worked on my health and weight loss before that. In 2008 is when I started my health and fitness journey. So I have almost 10 years of experience dealing with that. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you whenever way you can. If it's not just health and fitness, again, I'm a very spiritual person. I do youth ministry, and my social work background can be very helpful as well if that's what you're dealing with. So anything that you need from me, please reach out to me. You can either message me on my page. You can send me an email at Coach Erin Wester, spelled just how the title of my page is, ERINWESTER @gmail.com. You can always reach out to me any way possible. And I hope to hear from you soon. I hope everybody has a fantastic Wednesday, and I'll see you all later. Bye.